Hello, welcome to the daily tarot readings here on Black and Orange. Thank you for being here. It is so wonderful to see you here. I look forward to this every day. And I take your 12 questions at 12 o'clock Central Time in the US. I'm here every single day of the year, 365, every holiday, my birthday, your birthday, you name it, I'm here. Weekends, weekdays, all the time. So I go into the chat, I look for anything in all caps, and I write that down in my little notebook here. And a very analog of me. And I've got space right here for your questions. So just put your questions in all cap in the chat. Anything that's not in all caps, I'll assume you're talking to other people here. So anything in all caps is kind of for me. Other than that, when you're not talking to me, please type normally. So YouTube will sometimes dump comments. If they do, please just put your question in again and put a YT in front of it so I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. And if I don't read on your question, it is never anything personal, I promise. I absolutely promise. Okay. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which applies food to food banks across the country. All right? So, hello. Is Boo Boo Kitty on the chair? No, he's sleeping. He's hiding under a blanket in the bedroom. So, anyway. All right, I'll scroll up and I will look for your questions. Let's see here. Anything in all caps? Good morning. I am really upset about the FEC ruling. That makes me crazy. That makes me absolutely crazy. We should read on that. Okay, but I'm looking for your questions. I've got 11 more slots here. All right, let's see. Anything in all caps? Looking. William, I'm so happy for all of us that got a vaccine. Oh, that is excellent. I still can't get an appointment for the second one, but I check every day. Oh, right. It'll be a week from next Wednesday is when I should be getting the second one. Okay. Still looking. Not many questions, which is okay. And Donna, what is Putin's next move? Ooh, okay. Donna's asking, what is Putin's next move? Renee is asking, will the GOP be permanently split? Okay, so we'll look. What is Putin's next move? And GOP permanently split. All right, that's 1, 2, and 3. We've got down. Happy Mother's Day, absolutely. Mark, are Trump and Giuliani in advancing stages of dementia? Let's see. Stages of dementia. All right, so that will be number 4. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so Book Bewitched. Chris Mann has 2 songs in celebration of the vaccine, one to Moderna and one to Pfizer. Completely grand. Oh, wonderful. Okay, anything else? Hello, Deborah. Thank you. Deania. Excuse me. Deania, will Biden get childcare through? Okay. Will Biden get childcare through? Okay, that'll be number 5. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Chet is asking, can you get an appointment from somebody who canceled? That's what I'm checking in every day. So it'll be okay. It really will. If I can't get it there, I'll go find I'll find something. Find something. Kathleen, what is the future of money? Will cash phase out? That's interesting. Okay. Future money. Cash phase out. Okay, that would be number 6. Thank you. Hello, Mystic Dreamer. Sharon, will the filibuster go through by the Democrats? Sharon, do you mean will the Democrats get rid of it? I'm not sure. Is there something I should know about? Let me know. Let me know. Please. Phi, are they going to need to redo the census? Are they going to need to, or are they actually going to do? Are they going to redo the census? Are they going to redo census? Okay, that will be number 7. Thank you, Kristen, for putting that information about asking questions in. Chris, saying Andre mentioned you on his site today regarding color. I saw that. That was really interesting. Really enjoyed that. He's such a great astrologer. Okay, Kristen from Uncover the News is saying Trump is going to have MAGA rallies over the summer due to anti-vaxxers. Will it cause more outbreaks and variants? Trump MAGA rallies summer. Cause outbreaks and variants. Okay, we'll have a look at that. That'll be number 8. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you for everything you do. Janice, will Rudy turn on Trump in a heartbeat? But we could try again. Will Rudy turn on Trump? All right, that'll be number 9. Thank you. Thank you, Janice. Better Angels is asking, what do animals really think about humans, particularly canines? Really think humans, dogs, cats. Okay. We'll have a look at that. That'll be number 10. That sounds like fun. Thank you, Better Angels. It's a good suggestion. Polly Wando, when will it be okay to poke fun at President Biden? Depends what you're poking fun at him for. There are comedians already poking fun at small things. There's nothing stopping you. It's just a matter of, making fun of his tripping over words and that sort of thing. I think that's just in bad taste. But I think you can. I think you can if you want to. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's more of an etiquette question. Okay, thank you. Thank you for asking, though. Karaoke Goddess. Oh, I bet you are. I bet you are. How long will the GOP be the Trump party? Tariffs were really bad with timing. I think this might, the answer to this might actually fall under, will the GOP permanently split? Because we're going to be reading on the future of the party. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. And if it doesn't answer your question, I'm here literally every day of the year. So, all right. Thank you. Renee, will they find bamboo in the paper ballots? Joking. Yes. That's the conspiracy theory, that there were all of these ballots dumped in Arizona, like 40,000 ballots dumped in Arizona. So they're checking the paper now to see if there's bamboo in the paper, because that would prove it came from Asia. Oh boy. Kristen has another question. Will Trump be arrested at a MAGA rally? Oh, we can hope. At a okay. Janice is also asking, when will Trump stop his lies? When will his followers wake up? He's not going to stop his lies ever. Forget it. We have to accept that. When will his followers wake up? It's a slow, ongoing thing, and quite a few of them never will, because they're able to maintain that bubble. I'm afraid it's not just going to be a sudden, hey. I think we'll look more, and will the GOP permanently split? Will the Republican Party permanently split? I think that's going to be related. So, okay. Leslie, do authorities know of Trump's first coup attempt? Well, I've never heard anything about that. Do let us know. Interesting. Sharon, will we see the Mueller report indict Trump? Okay. That will be question 12 today. Will we see? Indict. Okay. All right. So that is, we've got our 12 questions for today. Again, if there's Deania, where is the Chinese rocket going to land? I read on this yesterday. So if you go back to yesterday, at 1 hour 9 minutes, so it'll be there. All right, I am going to get a different deck. I feel like I should use a different deck. Hang on, just a second. Thank you, Donna. I'm doing a 40s thing today. It took me a second to find it. Do block. Bye. Okay. What? No, I don't want to show that. I want to block it. Now I have this horrible comment I blocked. It disappeared. And now I don't know how to get this off of here. Hide. There, okay. Thank you, Dania. All right. Haven't used this deck in a while. Donna saying my trio performed a 40s and 50s act through the entire 80s decade. That's very cool. Okay. So we're starting. Okay, we're going to actually start with the FEC ruling. So at 15 minutes in, okay, I'm going to try to get through this without getting very upset. The FEC has finally ruled that they are not going to do anything about Donald Trump paying Stormy Daniels $130,000, even though it's the Federal Election Commission, and that is an election violation. The board, made up of Democrats and Republicans, came down on a party line split. There was a Republican who thankfully recused himself, but there was a Democrat who didn't show up for the vote. I am incandescent with rage. Didn't show up to vote. Party line, tie. On ties, the motion fails. So the FEC isn't going to do anything about Trump. Yes, exactly, Nia. Who was that Democrat? We would like a word. Oh, nice. Shirley saying, in the 40s, I had long, dark curls. Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. We've been distracted. But we got all of these presents. The nice things Biden's doing. All right, Knight of Wands. People still fighting for Trump. On Trump's side, Magician. Sun. Oh, that popped up this morning. Lovers. Ten of Swords. Oh, okay. Something bad's going to happen to somebody here. People still fighting for Trump, which is ridiculous. This came to light today. Again, some people still fighting, but these diehards, Ten of Swords in the back. Is it? So what's going to happen here? Janice, he gets away with everything. When will this end? Well, that's kind of what we're looking at least this on this one. Holly Booth saying, I love this deck. I do too. It's a good one. Ten of Swords. Who gets a Ten of Swords? What's going on here? Tell us more about this. Is there going to be fallout from this FEC ruling? Are they going to revisit it? Are they going to redo it? Five of Swords. A Sun card again. The Empress. Yeah, who was that Democrat? Ten of Cups. We've been busy. Four of Pentacles. They don't have enough. High Priestess. They did an end run, but which is how they managed it while we were busy elsewhere. We weren't focused on this. If we had been focused on this, tomorrow or, this week, this ruling's going to come down this week, tomorrow, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, I think it would have been different. I keep getting cards of Democrats being distracted by other things. But I've got 3 major arcana here: the Sun, the Empress, and the High Priestess. And these are both women. There's a lot of woman energy here. But the Republicans, they have not been doing well, but they did an end run. Distracted. So, okay, so that's what happened. That's how they did it. But the question is, hang on. Will they try again? Will they? So I'm just having a quick look here. My memory isn't always what it should be, so sometimes I've got to check some things. It's very disturbing, very distressing, but it's not like Cy Vance has thrown up his hands and said, "Oh no, everything's fine." Now, if he does, I will be beside myself. We should all be beside ourselves, but he hasn't done that. Oh, for heaven's sakes, really? I get confused. That 5 of Swords in here, this card throws me, and then I got a block on my memory because this 5 of Swords has nothing to do with this 5 of Swords. This is insult to injury. There's nothing insult to injury about. There's cutting that out, maybe cutting someone out, I guess. But I keep seeing this card. My brain is just like, I look at tarot cards every day. Why can't I remember what the 5 of Swords is? I know what the 5 of Swords is if he just asked me. But I look at this card and it's like, so anyway, I had to check because it was like, the insult to injury card? No, that can't be the insult to injury card. That's the insult to injury card. The question is about the FEC ruling in Trump's favor, that they are not going to go after him for breaking election law, paying Stormy Daniels $130,000. Party lines, and one Democrat didn't show up, didn't vote. All right, so are they going to revisit this? Are they going to, is the FEC actually going to do their job? FEC, are they going to revisit this? Are they going to do their jobs? Yeah, that is quite the morning surprise. Ace of Cups, 9 of Swords, Lovers, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Somebody's going to be looking at this. If they themselves don't revisit it, isn't the election violation of paying Stormy Daniels, isn't that part of what Cy Vance is looking at? He's looking at criminal charges. Because this is Democrats paying attention again, and we've got so much to do. Nine of Swords, causing worry. 10 of Swords, swords in the back of Trump's political, quote-unquote, lovers. But starting, and it's almost like passing by, like drive-by justice, drive-by, it's like, oh, take care of this too. Okay, moving on. All right, so Trump's not going to walk away from this event. There's something about this that Trump will get in trouble for. His election campaign violations, paying Stormy Daniels $130,000. Whether they revisit the FEC and the Republicans on that board have some, they just put quite a spotlight on themselves, but they're really not even talking about it much in the news. But he's not going to. I'm getting Trump's not going to get away with it. And sometimes the FEC will actually decline to take on investigations or cases or what violations, basically, if it's being well covered elsewhere. So it looks like they're not going to get away with it. So he's not going to get away with it eventually. So, okay. Yes, well, but that was that. All right, 20. Oh, Putin. 2630. What's Putin's next move? Oh, yay. What's Putin's next move? All right, Putin. Okay. Where are you? He's busy, but I don't know what with. A lot of boring internal stuff. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. That is very kind of you. King of Pentacles. Oh, he's got his mind on his money and his money on his mind. Oh, boy. The moon. Navalny and supporters and protesters and that sort of thing. Temperance. I always find it interesting when I get these two cards next to each other because they're polar opposites. High Priestess. Wow. Major Arcana. Two of Wands, which is traditionally a card of communication, but doesn't look like communication. And the World. Well, now. An end to communication. The King of Pentacles for the reading, which gives you an idea of kind of where we're headed. There are definitely sanctions involved. High Priestess. They are being tempered. It's upsetting. But Putin says it's fine. But it's higher wisdom of foreign countries to crack down. And there's an end of a type of communication. I think this speaks to the worsening relationship between Putin and Biden. Although it hardly seems like it could get much worse. Although it can. Oh, look, it's the Emperor card. That would be Putin. Is he going to act out? Is he going to... Hello, Flora. Let me see. Putin's next move. Polly Wanda, will Trump get his face carved on Mount Rushmore? Seven of Cups. Confusion. Chariot. Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Right. And is it true that the price of oil is going back up a bit? Because this is gas. John McCain said Russia is the gas station masquerading as a country. This is reaching up. It's rickety. Their financial system is rickety. Thank you, better angels. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, working. Yeah, there's a lot of dull stuff. So right now he's just working. I think he and Biden are eventually going to grind against each other a bit geopolitically, but because Biden's not going to put up with it. Andy is saying the price of crude oil is in fact going up. Oh. Lucky Girl's here. Hello. Okay, so at 32, will the GOP permanently split? Let me see here. Will the GOP permanently split? Feel a headache. No, I'm fine. I just the topic, the energy around it, giving everybody a headache. Will the GOP permanently split? We've got Suntawa. Thank you, guys. I so appreciate it. The GOP permanently split. Part of it is the Pluto return in the U.S. So people are getting very fixed, very stubborn about how their own sense of power, their own sense of how things should be done. Thank you, Lucky Girl. I mentioned earlier I'm doing a 1940s thing today for fun. But anyway, Page of Wands. Trump's message is getting smaller and weaker. Just is. Knight of Cups. This little charmer. The Knights, Democratic Knights protecting the realm. Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. This is the history of the party. Eight of Cups. And the Hermit. We're going to get a lot done. We're getting a lot done. We are going to get a lot done. It's just, while the Republicans who, I hate to say it, but Joe Scarborough actually had a point. I know, but hear me out. What he was saying was that Republicans are missing a golden opportunity, and that if he was still in, that if the Democrats had been in power and done what Biden's doing now, he and the other Republicans would have been on the floor night and day, ranting and railing against big government and big government spending, he said. And yet here they are making a fuss over Dr. Seuss books and a lie, an election lie. And that's what they're doing. They're looking at themselves. I'm the Republican Party. I'm looking at the Republican Party. Meanwhile, Democrats are getting stuff done. And they're getting stuff done on their own, and also Republicans are sort of out in the cold. Is it going to split? It kind of already has. I mean, to the extent it sort of has. But thank you, William. Thank you, Carmela. The party's splitting. Actually splitting, not just being divided like they are now. Three of Pentacles. Well, they're definitely knocking the girders out from underneath it. Nine of Wands are overextended. Chariot. Change. Judgment. If they lose in the midterms, they're going to do a total 180. I know what the Nine of Wands usually is, but this, well, and to some extent it is. This is feeling beaten up by Trump, by years and years of dealing with Trump. But this also feels like overextended. They've gone too far away from their voters. It feels more like them not doing well during the midterm elections and then just saying that's it and kicking the whole Trump thing out. We'll see. That's what it feels like. Rather than it, that feels a lot more likely than the party itself like splitting into two. But we'll keep revisiting it. We'll keep checking back. Okay. 38. Are Trump and Giuliani in advancing stages of dementia? I'll do 3 cards for Trump, 3 cards for Giuliani. Trump, are you in an advancing stage of dementia? Giuliani, are you in an advancing stage of dementia? Card for the readings. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, fruits of labor. Hang on, let me use sip. So Trump, how's the Swiss cheese brain? Oh, it has nothing to do with dementia. He's just that awful. Oh, he is the smartest person ever. Just the smartest person ever. No, seriously, I actually don't want him to be found out to have severe dementia. 1, because I don't want anyone to suffer, not even him. I just want justice for him. And 2, he is totally responsible for what he's done. And I want there to be no excuses. But I'm getting, he was the emperor, the sun. Other than that, well, didn't help when he looked directly at the sun during the eclipse. Yes, he's a moron. I have all the power, and he gets doctors who will tell him whatever he wants to hear. I'm not getting dementia here. Other than having, he may have some damage from having fried his brain years ago. That stuff sticks long term. Giuliani, I think this, yeah, and the energy feels so much different. Hanged Man. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, he's not doing well. Rudy, yeah. Loopy. Not entirely. And then he had, yes, sure, I'll go fight for Trump. I'll go fight. But TikTok. No, I don't think Trump has an excuse, but Rudy's not well. Not well. Oh, DLC. I'm no fan of Joe Scarborough. If nothing, I mean, even before we get to his politics, he's just rude. And he's rude all the time. He does not let anybody get a word in edgewise. I'm going to let you speak after I take a breath, but before I do that, let me tell you about my opinion, reiterating exactly what I said before, eating up all the time on camera. Therefore, you can't actually, so I'll say what's been said and every side of it, and now I'll ask you if you agree with me. Yeah? Well, that's great. Let's move on to 4130. Will Biden get childcare through? Feels more positive than I would have thought. Thank you, Chris. Fruits of labor. Ten of Swords, people are hurting. We need to get the economy going. Queen of Wands, that's Pelosi. Knight of Pentacles, this is the Republicans. Big government. Five of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. These are not happy Republican or moneyed cards. Democrats are definitely going to try to get childcare through. They're going to be, the Republicans are going to fight back. Surprise. But this 5 and 2 of Pentacles, is this because the Republicans lose? Or is that they win and block the funding? Let's see here. Childcare. Are they going to get childcare through? Are they going to get childcare? Four of Cups. So much to do. So much to do. Again, Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Chariot. Oh, the times, they are changing. Five of Pentacles again. It's answering my question with the answer it gave for the last question, which is why I'm asking this question. Queen of Cups. So this would be Democrats, the Biden administration getting, I think they're going to come up with something for childcare, it looks like. The Republicans, their arguments are not great. They're fighting over stupid stuff. That's big change. That's unhappy Republicans. That's a Queen of Cups. That is the Biden administration doing their thing. That's what it feels like. So this is what the cards are saying. Energy's better than I would expect. I would have thought a lot of it would have been kind of dead in the water, but doesn't feel it. Doesn't feel that way. Speaking of money, 45, 30. Okay. What is the future of money? Will cash phase out? Let's see here. The future of money. Very Star Trek of us here. Asking a question with a question. Exactly. They're answering a question with a question, with the original question. All right. What is the future of money? Will cash phase out? It depends on where you are in the world. Cash phase out. 10 of Pentacles. Family dynasties. Ace of Wands. Oh, I read about some business owner who paid his people in some kind of cryptocurrency, like Dogecoin or something. The price of Dogecoin has skyrocketed, and now he's trying to get it back from his employees. Oh, nay, nay. Moon. Hermit. Got a death card there. And a 3 of Cups. Eventually, yes, it will phase out. Cash will. Money itself, like Star Trek-ish. The future of money will cash phase out. Okay, so we're not. Eventually, yes. And cash is actually very expensive for it's expensive for a country to produce the actual physical stuff and replacing it and all of that. But what's going to replace it will ultimately be a combination of various things. Because the standard kind of credit card thing going on now, it's not secure enough. It's too easy to hack. And this is people buying stuff. Look at my lovely bubble. Would you like to borrow some of my bubble baths to take home with you? You could try it out. And of course, in this deck, I love the death card. It's funny. Everything expires. Real salmonella. Anyway, I don't know if your mother used to just the thought of mayonnaise getting warm sitting out in the afternoon. Understandably, but okay, 49. Are they going to redo the census? Nanette, why should he get the crypto back? He wouldn't crave ordinary payment back. Exactly. This is the Housewives Tarot. The link is in the description box. All right. Are they going to redo the census? Energetically, I'm not getting completely shut down instantly. So let's see what we've got. Full. Yeah, we had a fool in charge of the census. Oh, thank you, Shivani. Going to redo the census. Oh, it was stacked. The Republicans stacked the deck. Wow, that was very clear. Seven of Cups. Oh, they obfuscated all kinds of stuff. Two of Cups. Partnerships. Try to sort this out. Six of Swords. Hanged Man. Ace of Swords. This card, see, I don't like using this particular word. I don't like using the B word. But I see this card, every time I see it, I can hear being like, buy B words, buy gossip, leaving damage. They did what they did, but it may be legally untenable, but they did a lot of damage. But this is suspension, and this is a new thought or new law, new legal matter. That's Ace of Swords. It's going to be something air related. So thought, communication, mail. I think they might redo at least part of it. I didn't think they would. Redo the census. Judgment. I'm seeing, I feel I'm seeing judges on court benches saying, no, this is not appropriate. This is not correct. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. These are the morons who did things to rig the census. There's the Knight of Swords, the aggressive law enforcement, who in this deck, he could also be undercover. But aggressive law enforcement coming against these yahoos, I think there's a chance. There's a chance. I didn't think there would be, but I'm kidding. I'm not sure they can. It's every 10 years, but that means we're stuck with this till 2030. If they can get a court to, go along with it and say, okay, parts of this need to be redone. There's serious. This has been seriously mishandled. This has been. It depends. I think it is going to matter on evidence cropping up. Somebody taking the time to make us think about it, which I believe the parties are already doing, especially the Democratic Party. So that's what I'm getting. Okay. At 53:30, Trump thinks he's going to have MAGA rallies this summer. Isn't that adorable? So Trump, MAGA, he wants to do a bunch of MAGA rallies this summer. So the question is, will those rallies cause outbreaks and variants? I've been getting that he might get maybe one or two, just a small number of rallies in, and then he can't anymore because he's busy elsewhere. But the Trump MAGA rallies this summer. Oh, imagine being in a gymnasium with a whole bunch of sweaty MAGA Trump supporters. Is this going to cause outbreaks and variants? I'll just do 3 cards. Janice, he's doing it for money. Oh, well, if he does everything, doesn't he? 4 of Pentacles, lack of money. And the miser, he's not going to pay any of his bills. But he's definitely after the money. Why are these people so desperate for money? They're supposed to be so wildly rich. The sun. Oh, a little reality popping up there. The dawn is breaking. Oh, and there's the star. And the Five of Pentacles. Not going to go well. This, but this, I don't know if this is illness, but this is definitely financial. But what about the illness? Will Trump MAGA rallies cause outbreaks and variants and all kind of other nasty things? You too can win a Darwin Award if just by being a Trump supporter. Temperance. Okay, there will be a lot of people who are vaccinated, and a lot of Trump supporters actually are getting vaccinated. They don't talk about it, but it's happening. Moon, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Just stay safe. To some extent, I mean, there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot, but there's more. When I say a lot going on, it's not just these rallies. It's stuff coming against Trump. It's so, but as far as will it spread the illness and cause variants, they are very worried about that. And they're playing Russian roulette. Helen Sweet. Oh, thank you. Kind of. I say it for the third time. I was doing a 1940s thing today, so I won't say it again. I said it 3 times. So, all right, Lover's card. Last chance. Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, Page of Cups. Much of a muchness, and Trump's hoping to just soak up all that money, but this is a prosecutor, and the Page of Cups is the card I've been getting for the first 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 6 to 8 months of the Biden administration. He can start. He might even get be able to do a few, but then if it feels like the authorities come knocking on the door. 58:30. Will Rudy turn on Trump? Okay. Will Rudy turn on Trump? Wow. He is not, all of his cylinders are not sparking. Let's put it that way. He's got maybe 3 out of 5 going. Oh my gosh. Uma Preddy. For a second there, I thought you said Jeff Hawley just quit. And I was like, really? No. You're saying I think your autocorrect changed to quit. I think you mean quiet. It's like, yes, he's so quiet. Yes. I was very excited there for a moment. Is it my birthday? Your birthday isn't until November, but really? No. He's just quiet. Okay. Will Rudy turn on Trump? Will Rudy turn on Trump? Two of Cups. Oh, partners. Five of Pentacles. Money. Two of Pentacles. Money. Both of them. They're both very, very hungry for money. King of Wands. That's Trump. Sitting back, making everything useless. Ten of Cups. Meanwhile, there's a raucous party next door, and that's Democrats getting stuff done. Sorry. Two of Wands. That's a messenger. No, that's communication. Communication. If Trump had really paid Rudy all that money, I think Rudy would have kept his mouth shut, or been more likely to keep his mouth shut. But by being a skinflint and stiffing everybody for money, people don't want to be loyal to him. Why should they be? So Rudy, 3 cards. Are you going to flip on Trump? Two of Swords. That's a legal decision. We're definitely in the right area. Hermit. Judgment. 9 of Wands. He's under immense pressure. He's going to be under immense pressure. He feels beaten up by Trump because Trump is not protecting him, supporting him, paying him. I think there's a real chance. Enormous pressure, and Trump isn't doing anything to help him. Oh boy. Please hurry. Whatever you're gonna do, Rudy, please go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna save this question about animals for last because it's adorable. 103. Will Trump be arrested at a MAGA rally? Oh, we can drink. Will Trump be arrested at a MAGA rally? Nationally televised perp walk would be lovely. It feels like be here on this date and time. Not a swoop in from nowhere. And King of Wands. They're arresting the man. The idiot. Same card. Page of Wands. There's a death card in the middle. There's a 9 of Swords. And a 10 of Wands. No, 2 of Wands. I was going to say burden? No, 2 of Wands. Death, worry. He's an idiot. The people around him protecting him are not as strong as he thinks. They can't keep people out. But it doesn't feel like public humiliation. It feels like a semi-private humiliation. Worry, communicating, them trying to spin it somehow. That's all I'm getting. It's not very strong. The energy's not very strong on that one. All right, 105. Oh, talk about a yes, please. Man. Will we see the Mueller report indict Trump? Will Trump be indicted for what's in the Mueller report? Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. Indict that man. Good grief. Will Trump be indicted for what's in the Mueller report? Oh, this energy's feeling stronger. Three of Cups. Celebration. Get a little bossa nova music going. Judgment. There's the sun again. Four of Pentacles. He's low on money. And he doesn't have people like Barr. He doesn't have Republicans who are in a position to protect him anymore. Four of Cups. There's so much. It's all this stuff about Trump, trying to clean up after him, trying to do, it's like trying to drink from a fire hose is what it feels like. 10 of Cups. Oh, we're going to have a party. I don't drink, but I make, I in theory, I guess I could make you a mean Shirley Temple. Okay. Then I want to ask one more question. Merrick Garland, what is Merrick Garland going to do about, about the Mueller report? Is he going to act on it? Is he in a hurry to act on it? Is he going to just get around to it? Is he focused on it at home? Is he... Dave, you're saying you would like rum, Autumn. I'm sure I would like various things. Decades ago, I liked Tom Collins. I think was the one cocktail I liked, but I stopped drinking decades ago, and for health reasons. And I don't like the way it makes me feel, and I don't like it makes me hurt. It makes my body ache. I don't like it. And that's not just a hangover. I don't get the benefit. Like being drunk, it's not fun. Being buzzed, not fun. But it makes me physically hurt, so. Merrick Garland. What are you going to do about the Mueller report? And I'm not curled up against him. I'm curled up against the door of his office. Oh, do I hear, paperwork being sorted out to indict Trump? What is Merrick Garland going to do about the Mueller report? Or what is he doing about the Mueller report? Two of Pentacles. He's angry. Oh my gosh. I just got this wave of anger. Oh, at what Barr did, at the state of what was done to the Mueller report, the redactions, the whole... Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Page of Cups. He saw it early on. Devil. He's angry at what was done. Hanged Man. It was It was cut off at the knees. Five of Pentacles. Barr had no right. The Republicans, that was awful. Knight of Wands, he's furious. Okay, that is crystal clear. We've got that message. But so what are you doing about it? Why haven't you indicted Trump? What about the sealed indictments? Well, William says I don't drink either. Can still have a good time though. I still like to dance. Why haven't you indicted Trump then? What's going on? Are you going to get a move on? You're going to give the unredacted report to Congress? Merrick Garland and the Mueller Report. He's furious, so fine. What are you going to do about it? Tick tock. Six of Swords. Yeah, because right now all we're getting is gossip. Whew. Starting with a stinky death card. Three of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Insult to injury, we know that. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. He's talking to there's something about Pelosi here. About Republican. He's got to get through. He can't send it over until they've gone through it to remove the redaction, remove all the redactions, but there are certain things that are going to have to be redacted, normal things about how they collect information and things like that. There's all kind of stuff that he's got to go through, and it's a massive project with a vast amount of paper, and he wants to understand what's in it, how it works, how to move forward properly before he does anything with it. Okay, but that could take, in theory, that could take years. Net saying scissors can do a lot of damage. That's true. That's true. I can see it now, I guess. But come on. Page of Wands. Messenger. Knight of Cups. All right, they are actively working on going through the Mueller report. There's a Lover's card. Death card in the middle again. Seven of Pentacles, fruits of labor. Six of Cups. They're actively going through it. And there are things that will come of it. It's the sheer size of this. It's the size and scale of the report, because Mueller's thorough. Mueller's thorough, but Garland's thorough. And when he says go, every T is crossed, every I is dotted, and if you have broken the law, you're done. Stick a fork in you. You are done. So they're working on it. Okay. Been saving this question because it seems quite sweet. 1430. Yeah, 1445. What do animals really think about humans? Cats, dogs. What do animals really think about humans? What do dogs really think about humans? What do cats really think about humans in general? All right, and the card for this reading is the Magician. That's us. Food. Oh, thank you. Five of Wands. Busy, busy. Two of Cups. This is what dogs think of humans. King of Cups. Oh, so busy doing stuff. But this is just being together. This is just the way dogs will look up at you with just that you are the center of the universe and get their little tail wagging so hard their whole body shakes. They just, humans don't deserve dogs. We know that's a fact. Okay, this might be a slightly different answer. What do cats think of humans? Dear diary, day 867 of my captivity. No, I'm kidding. Hanged Man, Hierophant, the Star. Well, I know that I don't know, but I get the sense my two knuckleheads are, they don't like how much I stare at the computer. They don't like how much I stare at my phone. They don't like how I sit here so much of the day. And, but I mean, even if you raise them from a kitten, I'm getting this complete change of, getting a big change of view. Big change of view. We spend way too much time staring at things. But the good ones, the good humans, we do come through. This is just the way the cat would rub up against you. Mine. So, oh, we pick them up a lot. They don't like that in general. Most cats, there's some cats who are, there are cats who are fine with it, sure, but there are a lot of cats, they don't like being picked up. We stare at screens too much. But first thing I did this morning, I woke up. What did I do? I picked up my phone, started looking at the news. Okay, boo-boos right here. Like, okay. Eventually I'm like, all right, I should get up. So I get up. My feet hit the floor. Walk around. It's the first thing I do before anything else. I don't even have my glasses on yet. Give boo-boo his half and half. A couple tablespoons of half and half, a little plate. And then go, oh, I should put my glasses on. No wonder I was squinting at the screen. Yep. And then it was like, oh, I guess I should take care of myself. But they're so cute. And they're so wonderful. So, William saying this is how we should end readings about Trump. Yes. Yes. Ian saying a dog will die for you, a cat will not. Cats are different, but they're not bad. And they do care. this idea that a cat can't love you, a cat doesn't know its name, a cat, doesn't care if you live or die, they're standoffish. It depends on how you raise them. It depends if they consider you a part of their group. And anyone who says cats don't form groups, oh, yes, they do. The number of times I've seen cat circles in a backyard, it's like 8 cats sitting in a circle, just sitting, just laying in the sun or whatever, but sitting in a circle. And that saying, my 2 cats greet me coming home from work. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, all right. Cat Shepherd, ever wonder what your cat named you? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I love them. I love them. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow because I'm here every day. Half an hour. Hopefully I can get the timestamping. I'm going to put the timestamping in the description box and in the first comment. And then hopefully I will be able to get the timestamping in and make the cover fast enough, because I do want to watch the remote view over on Celtic Tarot Sheila's channel every Friday at 2. So I want to listen into that. Yes, Catherine, cats are very loyal. Really. And then at 4, so that's at 2 o'clock. So that's in half an hour. It's 1:30 right now in Chicago. So in half an hour at 2 o'clock on Celtic Tarot Sheila's a remote view. And then at 4 o'clock, for those of you who are creative writers, I will be over at the Book Art Media channel, as always, doing writing sprints with people who we come in and we work on our own projects, but we support each other. We're just encouraging to each other. And we usually do 3 or 4 25-minute writing sprints where you just can focus on your creative project. So Book Art Media, which is the parent company, I guess, of Black and Orange, is a part of Book Art Media. Anyway. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might see you in the chat later, or see you over at Book Art Media. But take care. Thank you for being here. All right. And I'll see you tomorrow.